first things first, customer's complaint was that the boot, one of the complaints on this system was that the boot, no matter when he locked the car, so if we lock the car, and you'll see that the doors are locked, the mirrors are just folded in. One of the complaints the customer was having, that when he was coming to the boot, the car's locked, the boot was still opening. Unfortunately, that's not a fault. Now we're going to lock the car again, and we're going to show you what the problem is with the boot keep opening. I'm going to take this key and I'm going to put it on the boot of this SLK over here, and go back over to the SL, and you will find the boot no longer opens. And why? Because the boot has a proximity sensor that senses that the driver or owner of the vehicle has the key in his possession, and when he has it in his possession and he opens the boot senses it and allows you to open it in case you've got shopping in your hands. So that function's working absolutely fine. The convertible roof won't operate, mainly because of the fact that the door switch inside is telling us that the boot is open, which is a little door switch on the inside of the door there. There's a red LED indicator here that normally tells you that the boot's not shut. There's a couple of things that we wanted to show you in this video, which I'm sure will aid most people that are stripping down the boot area of an SL. Now the first thing is, when you get inside the boot, you're going to need to take off all the inside carpet, being very careful not to disturb these flaps. So you've got to work behind them, or you have to disconnect the motor so that the flap can freely float, and you can get your covers on and off and then refit them in the exact same place. Also, if these flaps are out of line, if you see down here, you have two micro switches. The slightest of misalignment here won't make contact with those switches and will cause problems with your roof. You've got micro switches, two here on each side. You've got a series of micro switches all around the boot and load compartment, as well as in the windows, and probably on the roof side of things as well. So a couple of things that we want to go over here, which is what most people have not managed to get past, is removing the fiberglass trimming that usually fits below the boot line there. Now what a lot of people think is it's these 4 bolts and then the rest of the boot lid's held on with epoxy. It's not the case. Hidden below this rubber strip here, I'm just going to see if I can get you a good angle. Hidden below this rubber strip here from the inside, so we'll start with the central one, there are 1, 2, 3 more bolts that hold on that cover. Bit of a pain in the to get off, but once you get it off, you're plain sailing, because now you can take this light cover off here and get to these bolts here, which is what gets your lock handle mechanism, should I say, out. So that's what we're doing on this car. We're fitting a new one in the back here. So strip the carpet area from the inside, which is from this L-shaped curved part here. You've got various pop clips all the way around, and you need to unbolt the 2 bolts for the roof motor, which are located on here, and then this allows you to bring this out of the way, which we've already done. We've already bolted in the new one, so we're not going to move that now. Another thing is with these, if you try and shut the boot straight away, it won't shut necessarily, and the reason for that, it's good that we've got it open, it's just inside here. If I can get the right angle, you will see there's a rod here. You'll see it pop in and out. If I just show you, see that popping out? You'll see it go back in a sec. Just give it a minute. You can see it returning now. If you shut the boot before that pump returns, you will have a problem on the car. Now it may be lazy and it may be supposed to be a little bit quicker, but now that it's shut, the pump's gone in, the boot will shut properly. Nice tight line here. Okay. Now, unfortunately for this customer, his soft close function on his boot is likely to be with the vacuum reservoir and its connected pipes here. He's likely to have a problem in that region, which is why the soft close function is not working. But all we're doing today is replacing the actual lock mechanism, which is further up, and we're trying to fix the boot shutting problem, which I believe we've done now. So now you'll see the boot is shut properly, and you'll see the light off. If I shut the boot prematurely before that pump's finished its motions, you will see the light still on for the boot closure. So what you need to do, most people are quite calm, just wait for that pump. You won't see this when the boot covers are on, but wait for that pump arm to return fully in. And now that it has, when we shut the boot shuts properly. Your light turns off, and you've got to trust me because I can't be bothered, but the roof will fully open and go through the motions. Thank you. I hope this has helped people. The main thing of this video, as I would say, is removing this fiberglass panel, which apparently has caused a lot of people struggle, and there's no videos for it. So the tip once again, 4 bolts from the inside and 3 along the bottom behind the rubber strip will get you in. Thanks for that, guys.